The topic of the so-called false witnesses is one to which we've had some exposure in the appeals chamber in judgments we gave in May and October of last year. The topic seems to arise from statements made by persons to the International Independent Investigation Commission set up by the United Nations and is the predecessor of the Special Tribunal. Now, witness is a term with two rather different meanings. It can be what someone says before a court or a tribunal. It can also mean someone who saw something and is able to talk about that. There is no witness in the first sense because there has to date been no judicial proceeding. What is being talked about, as I understand it, is witness in the other sense, that people who supposedly saw or knew about something gave to the commission an account that was untrue, that led to the arrest and detention of 4 generals. Now, the role of the tribunal in this respect is as follows. In March of 2009, when we were established, the first thing that happened was that the prosecutor came to us and said, the generals who have been detained are people against whom we do not have sufficient evidence to sustain the charges. And the pretrial judge was asked to and did make an order releasing the generals, and that was the end of the matter so far as the tribunal was concerned. The question now is, should the tribunal be doing something about this? And the fact is, we have no jurisdiction over this. Our jurisdiction is confined to what our statute says, the statute that gives us jurisdiction to deal with certain specific attacks that resulted in deaths and injuries from 4 explosions. If the government of Lebanon and the United Nations and indeed the Security Council were to agree that we should receive jurisdiction to deal with this topic, then of course we would. Unless and until they do, we cannot pronounce upon it.